Feel quite official holding this mic. So yeah, we're here in POWEREDBY, South Africa for the first round of the World Cup. I'm Dan Stanbridge and racing for the Dirt Norco team, and this is my bike. It's the Tuesday before the race. We've just getting the bike ready. This year we're testing a new prototype for Norco, which I'm really excited about. We've been doing a lot of testing through the winter on this, so there's a whole host of features that we could talk about, but just to take you through a few. Starting from the back here, we've got the Synthase axle system, which is a really strong, lightweight and stiff axle system. Up here we've got the integrated seat mount. Norco's running with the ART suspension technology, as with a lot of bikes in their range. ART suspension's Norco's optimisation of pedalling efficiency and bump absorption, really. So on a track like this, when there's a technical bit at the top and a long pedal in the middle, then something like that's got to really come into its own. Moving forward, we've got the integrated bump stops, which is another nice feature of the bike, and the tapered head tube. This year running with THOMSON seat posts, so they're strong, lightweight seat posts. We've also got stem on the way from THOMSON, which should be exciting. We've got Sunringle Charger wheel set, so they're a really lightweight wheel set, pretty bomb proof as well, so that helps keep the weight of the bike down, particularly in the unsprung weight, which is important for the suspension performance. Tyres on the bike at the moment, you can see there's Maxxis spikes. That's because last weekend was a pretty wet weekend. Hopefully we're not going to have to run the spikes for this race because there's a hell of a pedal in the middle. So the drive system on the bike, we've got the Gamut P30 chain device, running with a 36 tooth up front, and a 9-speed close ratio SRAM cassette on the rear. A full SRAM setup, so RockShox suspension, Truvative cranks, SRAM derailleurs and gear system. SRAM EXO brakes, sometimes run with the codes, but for a track like this, when you're not really getting much heat into the brakes, the lightweight brakes are probably the best, I think. SDG Tie-Fly seats to go with the THOMSON seat posts. So all in all, this bike weighs in a pretty light bike. It's 37 pounds as we have it at the moment, so that's spring leg on the boxer. We haven't gone all out with the weight, so it's your usual downhill setup for a technical course. To get it even lighter for a track like this with a lot of pedalling, brought a few options here. Got the Vivid Air Shock, which could save a few kilograms, so that's one of our options here. We've got the air leg here for the boxer as well, which will save a bit of weight off the front fork. The options we got tyre wise, we got some Maxxis Minions here, which fast rolling tyre for the dry. Normally running at 28, 26 psi, that sort of pressure, so 28 in the rear, 26 in the front. The potential with these tyres to cut the centre tread out to make it more of like a semi-slick. So last year at POWEREDBY, because it's such a pedally section in the middle, a lot of riders were doing that to gain the speed because there's a lot of time to be had there. Got high rollers as well, yeah, which also cutting the centre tread out. Again, it's pretty unusual. There's not many courses you'd want to do that except for the really fast dry courses.